Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Glitter and Sparkle by Kim. Today I thought I would just do a quick get ready with me, a peachy look. Again, I'm not going to do any eyeshadow today because of the issues I've been having with my hooded eyes. They've been really sensitive and irritated lately, so I haven't really been able to use eyeshadow lately, which I just recently posted a video about that. So you can watch that video. But anyway, so I'm just going to do a quick get ready with me using uh, the theme Peach. So with that said, we'll get started. Now, of course, I've already prepped my face with my skincare. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my face primer, and I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless face primer, and I use the poreless because I do have pores. So let me just, you just put this all over your face. Rub that in really well. Now, I've been having a terrible time lately with my eyelids. It's been very disheartening. I've tried doing different eyeshadow looks, but I just haven't been successful with any of them. And I haven't been able to get my eyes to match. And so it's just been very disheartening. And, but as I was saying, just go watch that video. I have a little bit more on that. So anyway, next I'm going to use the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Everybody talks about this being so popular. So I thought I would use it today. And this gives a really luminous look. Next, I'm going to use my foundation, and today I'm using my e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, and this is in Snow. And since I already have the Flawless on, I'm not going to put a lot of this on. Just a little bit. Just for some coverage. Just to give me a little bit of coverage, because I do need some coverage. Next, I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm just going to wet this a little bit. And I'm going to take my cloth here, just take some of that wetness out of it. And then I'm just going to take this all over my face to get off any excess foundation that does not need to be on my face. And the foundation is actually, I don't know if you can see this or not, is settling into my eyes where my eyes have been so dry and irritated. I don't know if you can tell that, but they are so dry and they've been so irritated. So I'm trying to get that off, but it's not coming off very well. So I think we have it there. And then I'm going to take this Farmasi primer, which I actually use to cover up as a concealer. Take a Q-tip and dip in it and cover up any imperfections, like this little spot I have right here. Just cover that up. Little spot I have right there, I just cover that up. And one over here I cover up. And you can't even see them now. And then I just kind of dab that in a little bit. Now the next thing I'm going to use, and this is something new I haven't used before, and this is by Elizabeth Mott. It's called Thank Me Later. It's an eyeshadow primer. And it's supposed to be really good for helping your eyeshadow not to crease, and it's supposed to be really good at evening out the color on your eyelids, which is the main reason I'm going to use it today, is to even out the color on my eyelids, because my eyelids just look horrible today. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it on my eyelids and hope that that helps some with the discoloration. And you have to let it dry down for a few minutes. If you were wearing eyeshadow, you have to let this dry for a few minutes before you apply your mascara. Your eyeshadow. Now on this eye, just a lot of discoloration there and just a lot of dryness. I'm hoping I'm able to do something about these hooded eyelids. Something has to be done. And the next thing I'm going to do is eyebrows, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and I believe this is in light brown. And I first brush my eyebrows into place. What little eyebrows that I do have. Then I just fill it in. Okay. And I'm going to take the brush this in, brush them into place. I am just so disheartened by my hooded eyes. I'm just so disappointed. But I'll keep going. I'll keep going. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'm just going to put this up here on the top of my forehead. And I'm going to bring it down here, my cheekbones. And I'm not putting a lot, just a little bit. And with Physicians Formula, a little goes a long way, so you don't really need a lot. I'm just going to put a little bit on my jawline to camouflage some of that chubbiness under my jawline. And I'm just going to bring that down. Then I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm going to blend that bronzer into my hairline. And then I'm going to blend it in at my cheekbones a little bit. And I blend it upwards. Blend this on my jawbone. Okay. And I'm going to put my blush on. And I'm going to use Milani to go with this one. It's a little bit darker. A little bit more color. Okay. And then I'm going to take my blush brush. And I'm just going to put this near the tops of my cheeks. And you don't need a lot because a little goes a long way. It's very pigmented. Okay. So I'm going to take my blender brush and I'm going to blend the blush in. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my highlighter brush and I'm going to try this Wet n Wild highlighter powder today. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, put that at the very top of my cheeks. And I'm going to take a little bit of it and I'm going to put it in the center of my forehead, down my nose, the tip of my nose, above my lip, and on my chin. And then, once again, blend. Blend that in a little bit. I don't want to blend it away. I just want to blend it in. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is put on my mascara. And I'm going to be using 2 mascaras today. And those 2 mascaras are telescopic, L'Oreal telescopic. And then I'm going to use Revlon Big Bad Lash. So first I'm going to use telescopic for my first coat. Even mascara lately has been bothering my hooded eyes. So I haven't been wearing mascara much lately either, because my hooded eyes actually come down and lay on my eyelashes. And one thing I didn't do today that I forgot to do was curl my lashes. I was going to do that today, but I forgot. Okay, so there's one coat. And I can't really look up because if I do, the mascara will end up on my upper lid. Once again, because of my hooded eyes. I'm just being real with everyone. This is what having severely hooded eyes is really like. I see a lot of videos out there about hooded eyes and putting makeup on, but I truly deal with severely hooded eyes. And sometimes there's just not much you can do with them, and those little eyeshadow tricks just don't really work. For those that have somewhat hooded eyes, it works, but if you have pretty severe hooded eyes, it's not going to work. Okay, for my second coat, I'm going to put on Big Bad Lash. And Big Bad Lash actually also lengthens them, but it also gives them volume. I mean, look at the length. And I actually got the Big Bad Lash. I found it through the YouTube channel Pretty Over 50. I'm a big fan of hers and I watch her channel regularly, called Pretty Over 50. And she's very pleasant to watch. And she has such great information. And that's where I got the Big Bad Lash from. Kimberly. Her name is also Kimberly, just like mine. Kimberly. That's my name, Kimberly. One more coat. Okay, then I'm just going to take a little eye pencil and I'm going to use Bellame, a Bellame eye pencil, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that, just a little, on the outside corners of my lower rims. Then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild multi-stick, which is white, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the inside, the front part of my lids, just to bring a little color, make my eyes look brighter. And the next thing I'm going to do is take my Milani lip pencil, and this is called Nude. I'm going to draw right outside my lip. Okay. And then I'm not going to come all the way down to the corner of my lips because my mouth is downturned. And I'm just going to fill it in a little bit. Then I'll put my lips together. And then today I have some Avon lipstick. And I haven't used this in a good while. But I'm not sure what color this is called. Well, I can put it down below, but I can't see what color it is. It's kind of a sort of a peachy color. Kind of like a peachy color. Peachy orangey. And then I'm going to use my ColourPop So Juicy lip plumper. So I'm going to put this on. And this is a good lip plumper. If you like thick lip plumpers, this one is a good thick one, and it lasts a long time. It has a peppermint smell and taste to it. And I love the smell and the taste, and I love the feel of it. It feels really good on my lips. And I just put it on my bottom lip and spread it to my top lip. Okay, then I'm going to take that face perfecting powder again. And I'm going to take my fluffy brush. Just put a little of that all over my face. And one thing I did forget to do, which I'm going to try to do now, is put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Take my concealer brush, just kind of dab that in. And then the rest of the way, I just take my finger, and the warmth from my finger just makes it melt right into the skin. Okay, one more thing I think I'm going to try is I'm going to take this real tiny brush, and I'm going to dip it into this, oh goodness, what color is this? Let's see. It is called I can't read it. That's another one I can't read. But anyway, I'm going to dip this into there, and I'm going to try to put some just on the outside of my eyes. And then what I'm going to attempt to do is just to put some on the outside of the top corner. Okay. I'll try this side. Okay. And I got that color out of the new Stone Cold Fox eyeshadow palette, which I want to do a video on, but I can't right now until my eyelids will allow me to do it. Right now they won't allow me to do it. Maybe after they've rested a while and they heal a little bit more, I'll be able to do it, but right now I can't do an eyeshadow tutorial. So anyway, so this is the simple finished look today, and it's just kind of a little bit of a peachy look, a dark peachy look, and with the blush is darker peachy, and the lipstick as well. And of course I have a peachy shirt on today, just a nice t-shirt around the house, nice peachy t-shirt around the house. And last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray my face with the Time Locker spray to lock it all in. And there we have it. And if you have any questions or comments, just comment or place your questions down below, or you can email me or message me over on Facebook on my page Glitter and Sparkle by Kim, or of course you can find it under Kimberly Andrews. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night, and I will see you next time.